Function Mix on HB Radio.
P Lane in the building. How you doing, my brother?
What up, man? Everything's good, brother. How about you?
I can't complain. I cannot complain. What a beautiful day today, huh? You enjoying this Vegas weather?
Absolutely, man. I'm from Mississippi. We got humidity. I come up here, it's the driest air I've ever seen.
Really?
But it's nice, brother. I love the weather, yeah.
Okay. We're going to start things off. I want to talk about your accolades real quick.
Okay.
Now, you're not from around here.
Absolutely not.
You had just touched on where you're from. Can you go into a little more depth on where you're from, the music?
Yeah, absolutely. I was born and raised in Natchez, Mississippi. It's a little bitty city right on the edge of the Mississippi River.
Okay.
Right beside Vidalia, Louisiana. So, like I say, I was born and raised on the river right there, man. And like I say, my love for music runs deep. And being from Mississippi, we got heavy blues and our country and hip hop. Everything mixes there. So it's like the world always tries to paint us as just sitting there picking banjos and stuff, but actually we're riding dirt roads, bumping hip hop music.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I thought, man. No, I'm just playing.
You know,
I'm the only one.
That's the truth, though. You know.
Yeah, most definitely. So let's talk about some of these accolades real quick. You've dropped Bottles, Models, Shots, Nashville, Black Smoke, She Feel Me, and you just dropped a brand new single. It's called Remember.
That's right. It actually just dropped yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
Right.
Congratulations. Now, you touch on where you're from. What is it that really touched and sparked the music interest?
When I was young, I always listened to music, and I always just basically would pick out things that I would do differently or I would do better or sounds that I wanted to hear. And I never heard that out of mainstream radio. And you could catch and hear some of it on underground, but nobody was really capturing just authentic, real music. Everybody was always fronting. And so basically, my interest in how I got into it was just wanting to create real music.
Absolutely.
Music that I could relate to, that I felt comfortable with, you know. So that's how it started.
You're at 100% comfort level right now?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, I know Lil Nas X just came out. I know Tyga got a new song called Goddamn. It's very country themed. Being that you're from a southern state,
right?
Okay. Let me ask you this: what do you think about this newfound genre?
The first thing I would say, it's not a newfound genre.
Okay.
It's a genre that's been around since hip hop and country have existed.
Okay.
As far as it being mainstream and being taken seriously, it's just now found a spotlight.
No, I just want to touch a little off subject.
Go ahead.
I know we're here for you, man. I know the plug, right? But do you consider Lil Nas X to be a country artist or a hip hop artist?
I consider him to be 100% a hip hop artist that saw a open window to make a lot of money, and he did that.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of these country rappers, they don't like him and they don't like what he did. I love what he did and I respect it because
most definitely.
At the end of the day, the hip hop artists, they already got the platform, and I look at it as he took what we do and we're trying to get there. He took it and actually, he accomplished it. Whether it was some sarcasm or different things involved with that song, I truly think he did a good thing for us. He brought us to the spotlight, you know.
Absolutely. Now let me ask you a quick question. I don't want to put your age out there just quite yet, right?
Okay.
Now I'm an '80s baby, right?
Okay.
Now I remember Bubba Sparks when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and he was putting on for the South some hip hop, but it was kind of, I felt like it was more in your lane, right? Would you compare yourself to a Bubba Sparks?
Absolutely not. None of these guys, and not throwing any shade, I respect everybody,
Okay.
but none of these guys that have come out and done it up to this point, they don't have what it takes to take it further. Their
Okay.
image is it's just one, you know what I mean?
Right.
My music is different. It touches everybody, every ethnicity, every genre, every walk of life. So like I say, I think these guys that have been out trying to do it, they can only capture a small audience. Nobody's been able to be that guy that walked up and stepped up and said, you know what? I'm country. I make hip hop music. I make all kind of different music. I'm putting on for the country, but I'm not going to shove country down your throat.
So let's try another comparison. You feel like maybe you'll be the new age Post Malone?
I absolutely believe I am.
Okay. I like that. P Lane in studio with us, HB Radio, hbradiolv.com. I want to touch on where your passion for music came from.
My passion for music came from loving different sounds in hip hop. If you listen to it, I mean, they have the instrumentals, they have different sounds. You listen to rock and country, you have the same instruments over and over again. Hip hop is always changing and evolving. So it just the being able to push boundaries. Hip hop is the only genre that you can truly make any type of music and get away with it.
Most definitely. When you're in the studio, what has been your favorite genre or favorite sound to touch on? Is it more the pop, the top 40, the hip hop?
To be honest, it's definitely. I mean, it's more pop.
Yeah.
You know, it's more pop.
And we can definitely hear that in the new record. Also with Bottles, Models, Shots, you can hear it. I'm personally a fan, man. That's why I reached out to you.
Well, I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
It's mutual because everything you built and what you got going, brother, it's mutual.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Please don't sleep on this man, Pete Lane. I'm telling you, folks. Now, we're going to jump into 418 Music. Now, that's the label you're signed to?
That's right. It's actually just with the project, Bottles, Models, and Shots.
Okay.
I'm an artist that doesn't believe in just signing a contract and being locked in with a label.
Okay.
So basically, and how it works independently too, 418 is the #1 independent dance label in the entire world, voted by Billboard.
Okay.
They can check that. So basically, the guy hit me up, Gino Caparoli. He hit me up, loved the song. He said, I got to have you. What do we need to do? We worked out a plan that benefited me and benefited him, and it gave him the opportunity to step into a hip-hop record. He's never done that. They got 5 #1 Billboard hits, so they know the dance side. The hip-hop was a challenge, and he took it on. He was all for it. So basically, that's what I did. I teamed up with him. I brought Bottles, Models, and Shots to him. They took it and did 8 remixes of it by Grammy Award-winning producers, mastered by Grammy Award-winning producers. I mean, just the full deal on it. Released them. We charted number 14 on iTunes, right above Chainsmokers, right below David Guetta. You know what I mean? So like I say, we got with them to push, again, country and hip-hop into a genre that has never been done before like that, openly and publicly. Took a hip-hop record from a country guy and mixed it into a dance song.
Right.
You know, and getting it on all these different playlists on Spotify that are dance, you know, it's a hip-hop song. So a lot of the dance guys, they don't like that. You know, so I got competition everywhere.
It's okay. You're going to have to break those walls soon, man.
I'm stepping on toes in every genre I'm in, whether it be country. Because remember, I released that under the country genre just because I could.
Right. Now, what's your affiliation with my guy, Shawnee Styles, Man Boy Mafia, man?
Okay, NBM in the building. All right, so I followed Shawnee for probably 2 years. And he teamed up with Levi from Pharma Extracts.
Okay.
All right. And so I followed through that whole process. I followed Levi on Snapchat, and we became friends for
that's something fun to do, boy.
Yes. So I stayed friends. I stayed friends with Levi for about a year.
Okay.
And I got this thing where when I get like I'll be friends with somebody and I won't ever tell them what I do because I'm just humble. But when I get on that alcohol or something. You know, like they say alcohol made me do it. It makes me send my song to people that, you know, I normally wouldn't. So I sent it to Levi. It was actually Remember. I didn't officially have it released or anything. So I sent it to him. He freaked out. He was calling, blowing me up. You know, what is this you? I've never heard anything like this. And anyway, he played it for Shawnee. Shawnee loved it. And that's kind of how that started. We flew out, me and my couple buddies flew out to Jersey, stayed at his house with him. He put us up, like I say, and put me in his cars driving around and out there in Jersey and Philly. And he actually took me to his club, Vera, and put me live on Snapchat, threw me the microphone, dropped my song in front of his club, in front of everybody in the club.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Like I say, that's truly how it started. And I think, like I say, that process that he did and throwing that microphone to me, that was my first time in front of a crowd. And like I say, just that experience that I got from that was priceless. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for that push that he gave me.
Most definitely. We actually just had Shawnee in here a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Kicking It with Kayla Casillas, Mikey P. Now, what is, and maybe you can explain to me a little bit better because I didn't get a chance with Shawnee, and I know you're affiliated. So what is Die Epic?
Die Epic is another brand that Shawnee's affiliated with, and Shawnee Styles is an entrepreneur, so he's involved in a lot of different companies. So Die Epic is basically, they're an apparel company, but their motto speaks for itself. You know what I mean? Live legendary, die epic. And that's kind of what all the successful people believe, right?
Right.
So that's basically what Die Epic is. They're a clothing line that captures that, and they believe that, and they put that out with their merchandise. We want to live legendary and die epic by you know, at any cost.
I'm with you, man.
So like I say, he's in with it. He's in with that company. So that's basically what that is.
Okay, so you put a lot of singles out.
That's right.
Working on this album?
Actually, I'm not working on a solo album.
Okay.
And the reason behind that is everything in the industry is single driven based now.
Right.
And I'm from the era where
you're on that new wave, huh?
Well, that's right. And also it's an old school push too mentally, because I want people to absorb the record and take time with it. A lot of people think that you got to dump songs out on these albums and drop them and drop them and drop them and drop them. And there's people that have success from it. Majority of people don't. So basically, I want people to enjoy the record. I want to take the time, promote the record, let people soak it in. When you drop an album, they may find 3 or 4 songs they like. You wasted the rest. And those songs that weren't their favorite, if you would have took the time and dropped them as a single and promoted them and done it right, they would have enjoyed it. So I look at the longevity of it.
Most definitely. Now, this is your manager here, Marco, with you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, buddy?
Philly is in the building.
Philly and Judge. I met him through Shawnee Styles.
Wow.
Yeah, I lived 5 minutes from Shawnee. Met him at Shawnee's house, and we became friends. And then
Absolutely.
And then we took the music. You know, we took the music and went the different direction with it.
I want to say this too. He's not just my manager. He's literally my best friend through all of this.
You make me cry.
No, I'm serious. But I'm saying out here in this industry, it's cutthroat, right?
Right.
This guy's got my back no matter what. And usually, you can't find a manager like that. Managers are usually out to cut your throat. And
no, most definitely, man. It's all about that rapport and that good relationship that you have before the music really pushes like that.
Well, this guy's got my back, like I say, and I got his no matter what.
Most definitely.
And it's a special thing that we got, especially, you know, being able to maneuver the industry together, and we're on the same wavelength. Everything that I think when I'm on my way to call him, he's already calling me. We have we're on this we think together. So it's like we're always one step ahead of everybody else.
Most definitely.
So like I say,
everything we do is planned out meticulously.
I think the title manager kind of takes away from
I do too
the relationship of it. You know what I mean? He's my best friend in this.
When you incorporate the word manager, it usually always ruins a relationship.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I wanna ask real quick. You had brought another gentleman in here with you.
Absolutely.
He wants to jump on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big
Poe.
This is Big Poe. This is Louisiana. So I just want to make it clear: Mississippi, Philly, Louisiana.
So are you an artist as well?
Yes, actually, last week we peaked at number 3 iTunes hip hop.
Okay.
In the world. So yeah.
Yeah, most definitely, man. It's a pleasure to have you in here. You know, I'm not too up to date with the music, man, so I apologize.
All they need to know, the Heartbreak, is that we coming.
Okay, you hear that, right, guys? They coming. Now, let me ask you a question. If you had to speak to the independent upcoming artists that are trying to push, trying to make it, what advice can you give to them? Both of you.
Always do what you want to do. With the music, don't let nobody tell you to control or make your creative process. Don't change that. Always do what you want to do and what you believe is good music. Always.
Yeah, I think that if you just wake up every day and do you, and don't worry about what other people think, and don't put on. You know what I'm saying? I think the people that are genuine, original, and just wake up and do themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that have longevity in this game.
Don't fake it.
You know what I'm saying? No, none of that putting on and trying to shine bright for the camera.
Right. Just
do you, man. That's the best. That's the best way to go.
Now you're independent as well.
Right.
You've always been independent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
How is that?
Man, it's just I don't the way things are set up now these days. I don't think you need a record label. You do take care of your visuals yourself. Learn how to do the business, learn how to upload your music right, monetize all your videos and stuff like that. And it's a rabbit hole. You're always going to be learning new things daily. You know what I'm saying? But if you put in the work, you know what I'm saying, you don't need a label,
So your big brothering.
Absolutely,
that's my little bro.
See what I'm saying? I don't consider myself a country rapper.
Yeah.
I consider myself a pop artist that sings and does hip hop. Like people
are just stuck in that mental zone of where you're from.
That's right.
Right.
And so like my music, you can't tell where I'm from. You feel me? Like I may say country here or there, but like you don't catch it because the way I do my music, it sounds different.
Unless they see the visuals.
But that's exactly right.
Right.
And but he's big brothering me into this because he's got that clout. He's got that in the country rap. They know who he is. You know what I mean? And so to have that as a backing coming into this, it just makes what we're doing so much stronger, man.
All right, so I do this with everyone that comes in here. I got 4 questions to spit at. Well, really 2 questions to spit at you. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Biggie or Pac?
Biggie.
Off top?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Why?
hands down.
Why?
I love the guy. Everything I've ever read, watched, like I've done research, you know what I mean, on the guy. And I respect Tupac, like I say, but if you ask me, it's Biggie hands down, man. He just the way he did everything was natural. Everything was just flowing. It was just,
Yeah.
there wasn't an artist like him.
All right, so Hove or Nas? Now listen, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna have to-
there's no wrong answer here, right?
I'm gonna have to. I'm not a Nas fan, so I'm gonna have to say Hove, and I'm not a Hove fan either. So I'm gonna have to say Hove because that's my manager's. That's his guy.
Yeah,
So.
you don't want to disrespect Philly here.
You know, that's his guy. So like I say, my music taste is a little different. I pay respect, but at the end of the day, I would choose Hove, no doubt. So.
Okay, so before we head out of here, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself taking over the entire world. That's my goal. That's my plan. It's not just music. We're not all in with just music. No pun intended, because his new album that just dropped is all in.
Yeah, Monday my new album comes out. I'm Big Poe. I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah.
From Duck Dynasty. You know the show on A&E.
Absolutely.
Same town.
Same little town. So yeah, I got an album dropping Monday night at midnight. Big Poe, all in. It like I said, it peaked number 3 on hip hop.
Congratulations. Where can they follow you at on social media?
Big Poe Music, everything. Okay. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, BigPoeMusic.com, www.
I'll say this: his album is all in. The album cover is, the cards all in, and we're in Las Vegas, so it seems only right. Like I say, to throw that out there. And something else that we'll give you exclusive, nobody knows. Me and him are working on a project together. So you asked about an album. I said I didn't have a solo one.
That's right. I somehow got the exclusive content. Right?
This guy right here. I mean, his music that he makes mixes everything too, but he leans towards the rock and the soul side of everything. So it's the album we put together is really gonna be crazy. You're gonna have some hip hop.
I'm super excited, man. I am.
She Feel Me, that's the different record that we did together.
Me and him actually, it should be somewhere. We dropped a single, She Feel Me.
Okay.
And you can find that on all digital platforms, also on YouTube. We got our videographer in the building today too.
Time to re-up.
Shout out to him.
Absolutely.
Shout out.
He's from Georgia, so we got Georgia, Imposed Girl, Indiana, Philly, Louisiana, and Mississippi, all in Vegas, all with DJ Heartbreak right now.
Yes, sir.
And I got to shout out my sponsor too, McCausley's Wood Art, man.
Most definitely.
They're the ones sponsoring the videos and everything that we got going right now, and he's our guy.
And Mr. Gimmidge's Tattoo, want to make sure, shout out to them, my sponsor too.
Without those people, we can't do anything, you know what I mean? These
Most
people
definitely.
that believe and are behind us and put bread up and show that. They don't just say, hey, we support y'all.
Right.
These guys are out here showing it. So, that being said, man, it's something else. I want to shout out because I'm trying to gain fans here, but we do have a base. So, I mean, shout out to the fans and stuff because we aren't shit without them.
Poe folks.
You know
Most
what I mean?
definitely. Where can everyone follow you if they're new to you, man?
On Facebook, fighting with Facebook, trying to change my name to just P Lane, but it's Preston Lane on Facebook. My music page is, and it's P Lane on everything else. Official P Lane. If you type any of those, I'll come up.
Most definitely. Now listen, man, thank you so much for stopping by. You're always family. You're always welcome here at HB Radio. We appreciate it. HB Radio, HBRadioLV.com. P Lane, Big Poe. That's what it is, man.
All love.